Hi, I'm Jaqueline P'ng and you're watching the HTV Evening Highlights. The World Bank has cut its growth forecast for East Asia's economies, including Malaysia's. This against the backdrop of softer currencies, a sharp slowdown in China, the impending US Fed rate hike, as well as the weakening exports and commodities. The World Bank says Malaysia was shielded in the early part of this year by strong domestic demand. But with the weaker global growth and the slump in crude and palm oil prices, it's warning of a cloudy outlook for household incomes and business profits. The bank says it's time Malaysia hit the pedal and make a real move away from its role as a major commodities exporter.
And there has been an effort, and there has been very clear diversification of the economy that would help cushion it against protracted drops in commodity prices. Having said that, this current global environment offers Malaysia and other commodity exporting countries an opportunity to continue on their path of structural reforms to diversify and to move up the productivity chain.
According to Bank Negara statistics, commodities make up 1/5 of the nation's exports. Malaysia's economy grew 6% in 2014, its fastest rate in 4 years. The Washington-based lender is now expecting the country's economic growth to slow to 4.7% this year and 2016. The outlook may be gloomy, but the top banker, Datuk Sri Nazir Razak, believes that the ringgit should not be pegged against the US dollar. Long-term effects aside, the CIMB Group chairman says this isn't the Asian financial crisis all over again. Datuk Sri Nazir also says that the ringgit is fundamentally undervalued. He believes that all the Najib administration and the central bank should do is create the right environment to enable the currency to trade at a fair value. His remark comes after Bank Negara Governor Tan Sri Dr. Zeti Akhtar Aziz said last week that there is still no need to peg the ringgit to stem its decline. Year to date, the ringgit has fallen about 20% against the US dollar. It is the worst performing Asian currency this year. Putrajaya says it could be reviving a controversial and costly undersea cable project to channel electricity from Sarawak's massive Bakun Dam to Peninsular Malaysia.
It's supposed to produce 2,400 megawatts of electricity with 8 turbines. Now, if this is all dispersed or distributed throughout Sarawak, this is more than enough. It is excessive. Now, what do we have in Semenanjung? Therefore, Bakun is looking at transferring the electricity to Semenanjung through 2 places from Sematan in Sarawak to Tanjung Piai in Johor.
He did not say if the proposal involves underwater cables as initially planned. Moving on, the proposed merger between EPF-owned MBSB and Bank Muamalat Malaysia. Khazanah National says it's in no hurry to sell its 30% stake in the banking group and that it will take its lead from Bank Muamalat's other main shareholder, DRB Hicom. DRB Hicom is leading the talks for a merger that is expected to create Malaysia's second largest Islamic bank with a collective asset size of some 60 billion ringgit. It holds a 70% stake in Bank Muamalat. Once DRB Hicom has made its decision, Khazanah will look at its options. Managing Director Tan Sri Azman Mokhtar says the state investment arm's policy goes like this. It may not need to hold on to a stake if it's not a core holding, but it's not in a hurry to sell either. And the sale must be at a right price and configuration. The potential merger comes 9 months after a proposed 3-way merger deal between MBSB, CIMB Group and RHB Capital fell through. Tenaga Nasional says the decision to bid for 1MDB's power assets is strictly its own and there's no arm twisting going on. The state utility company says it's proposing the buy based on purely commercial reasons.
No. We are free to decide on our own. For us, it's a commercial decision, and we got shareholders, and of course, whatever decision we make have to go through what we call the extraordinary general meeting, which is decided by minority shareholders. So for us, it's very transparent. We follow all governance processes, and let me tell you, we have no imposition from any parties.
Azman was speaking to reporters on the sideline of the Khazanah Megatrend Forum today. Meanwhile, TNB also announced today that YTL Power Generation no longer supplies electricity into the national grid. That's after its power purchase agreement with the company expired last Wednesday. The controversial 21-year take-or-pay deal was signed on March 31st, 1993. And that's all we have for today. I'm Jaqueline P'ng. Thank you for watching.